What's going on, everyone? Sports back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the New York Giants naming Jaxson Dart the starting quarterback, moving forward and benching Russell Wilson. It's week 4 of the NFL season. The New York Giants are set to host the Los Angeles Chargers, and we're coming into the game 0-3, and Brian Daboll has decided to mix it up and go ahead and start the rookie quarterback. And it's a tough decision because I don't think really anyone wanted to have to start Jaxson Dart this fast. In an ideal world, the plan would have been for Russell Wilson to at least get the Giants to the bye week and, at the very least, get them to the bye week and ideally the entire season. But we knew that was probably not likely, but we just kind of wanted him to get us to the bye. That way he can just buy Jaxson Dart some more time sitting behind him, but ultimately that wasn't the case. Russell Wilson has had 2 really poor games and then 1 really good game, but of course, the Giants don't have much time left. They cannot afford, Brian Daboll can't afford to continue having these lackluster games from Russell Wilson, who, of course, that game against the Dallas Cowboys was out of this world, but it's just too far and few between. And it was time for the Giants to change it up. Brian Daboll feels of course, he feels the heat. His job is on the line, although I don't think it should be. I think because they let him get his pick on a rookie quarterback, he should get more time. But, of course, John Mara is the problem with this team, and everyone knows that he doesn't do things properly. So if Jaxson Dart has a few bad games, Daboll probably is going to get fired, and I don't agree with it. Like I said, Daboll should get this year. He should 100% get this year, and he should, if Jaxson Dart shows promise, he should get beyond this year. And I think Jaxson Dart needs to play like an average quarterback for Daboll to keep his job, and it's going to be tough. The Giants have an extremely tough schedule. Particularly, they're playing some really, really strong defenses coming up. Chargers have one of the best defenses in the league right now. Then you got a soft game with the Saints, which I think is good to get Dart going in that game. I think it's really important. But then you have the Eagles in primetime, at Denver, at Philly. It's just a really hard schedule for the Giants. 4 of their next 6 games are against opponents that are 3-0. So it's extremely tough. It's not going to be easy, but Jaxson Dart just needs to step in there and show the New York Giants organization some promise. Hopefully, Jaxson Dart is able to step in there and perform. He just needs to. It's a real simple game plan, what I think the Giants need to have for Dart. He needs to just sense the pressure in the pocket. That's the number one thing, and get Malik Neighbors the ball. If you can go out there and just tell yourself, get number 1 the ball, you're probably going to be somewhat successful. Malik Neighbors is one of the best receivers in the NFL. He's approaching that top 3 territory. He is he's an insane player. He catches the 50-50 balls. He's fast. He does all the things you need. And then you have a couple of complimentary receivers around. Wan'Dale Robinson, who I think has been very good, and I think the Giants should look to extend, as well as Darius Slayton. So there's pieces here for Jaxson Dart. Andrew Thomas is back, which I think is the number one thing. Had Andrew Thomas not been back, I would have been very, very opposed to this decision. But with Andrew Thomas there, you see what happens. You saw what happened in that first half against the Kansas City Chiefs. When Andrew Thomas is in the game, the entire line looks 10 times better. And I think that's what's going to happen here moving forward. And that'll give Jaxson Dart a ton of confidence, just knowing that he's not going to get killed from his blind side, having an all-pro left tackle in Andrew Thomas. So that's huge. And I think the play calling needs to be a lot better. Mike Kafka has not done a good job with the play calling, especially when they get down to the red zone. That's going to be very important. They need to continue to have a decent run game with Cam Skattebo. Of course, Tyron Tracy is out, so Skattebo's got to go out there and do what he's been doing the last couple of games, and that'll give Jaxson Dart a lot of confidence as well. But I'm really excited to see what Jaxson Dart has up his sleeve. I think he's going to be a good quarterback in this league. He looks like he is ready for the moment. He looks like he's confident, and confidence is key. That's something Daniel Jones never had. It's a big thing for a quarterback. If you can step in there, throw the ball up the field, in the middle of the field, you'll have some success. especially if you have your number one target being Malik Neighbors. So I'm excited to see what Jaxson Dart's able to do, and I hope he's able to prove me right, and he's able to go out there and perform well. And I hope that for Brian Daboll's sake as well, because I think he's a good coach. I think he's getting a lot more heat than he deserves, and hopefully Jaxson Dart's able to go out there and kind of save Brian Daboll's job, and everything goes well for the New York Giants. That's what we as fans want. It's what we ultimately hope for. It's for him to play well and this team to start that upward trajectory, and I think that's very possible. We'll, of course, see on Sunday. As for Russell Wilson, true professional, true leader, team-first guy. He's been unbelievable here. Just a tremendous leader, and there's a reason he'll be going to Canton one day. But guys, that's all I got in this video. You guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on the New York Giants naming Jaxson Dart the starter moving forward for the rest of the season. What do you think he's going to do? Hopefully he does well. You guys let me know the good stuff down in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys new. We'll see you guys on the next video, and as always, let's go Giants.